Have you ever looked at a horse racing race card and thought, what on earth does all this mean? A line of numbers, letters, characters, mixed with weights and ratings? I mean, it can seem like a codebook if you're new to racing. But once you know what you are looking at, the race card becomes one of the most useful tools a punter can have. By the end of this video, you will know the basics of how to read a horse racing card, what the key information means, and how to use it before placing a bet. So, what is a race card?
A race card is simply a guide to the races taking place at a meeting. It tells you which horses are running, who is riding them, what weight they carry, their recent form, the race distance, the going, and plenty more. In short, it gives you the information you need to make a more informed decision rather than just picking a name you like or backing the favourite without thinking.
First, look at the race itself. You'll usually see the time of the race course, the distance, the class or grade of the race, the prize money, and the going. For example, it might say the 2:30 at Ascot, 6 furlong, class 4 handicap. So what does that tell us?
Race time, when the race starts. Race course, where it is being run. Distance, how far the horses will race. Class, the general quality level of the race. Race type, this could be a handicap, a maiden, novice, conditions race or a group race, etc. Prize money, like class, often a clue to the quality of the race.
As a beginner, don't worry about mastering every race type straight away. Start by understanding the basics. When, where, how far, and what sort of race it is. Next, look for something called the going.
The going describes the condition of the ground. In Britain, because of our lovely weather, this can make a big difference. You might see terms like firm, good to soft, soft or heavy. Some horses enjoy quick ground, others prefer it softer. A horse that runs well on good ground may not enjoy heavy ground at all.
So, when you're reading a race card, check whether the horse has run well on similar going before. Run a number and draw.
Each horse will have a number next to its name. That's its runner number. In flat racing, you may also see the draw. The draw tells you which stall the horse starts from. For example, draw 1 means the horse is starting from stall number 1.
On some race courses and over some distances, the draw can be important. A low draw might be helpful in one race, while a high draw may be better in another. But don't let that frighten you as a beginner. Just remember, the draw is the starting stall in a flat race. Horse name, age and sex. Now we get to the horse itself.
Next to the horse's name, you'll usually see its age and sex. For example, a horse might be listed as a 4-year-old gelding or a 3-year-old filly. A colt is a male horse, usually under 5. A filly is a female horse, usually under 5. Gelding is a castrated male horse. Mare is a female horse, usually 5 or older. And simply listed as horse is a male horse age 5 or older.
You don't need to memorize this immediately, but age can matter. A young horse may still be improving, while an older horse may be more experienced. Now we get to one of the most important parts of the race card, the form figures.
Form figures are usually a string of numbers and characters next to the horse's name, such as 3, 2, 1. 1 means the horse won. 2, second. 3, third. 0 usually means the horse finished outside the first 9 or 10 depending on the race card. F means the horse fell. U, unseated rider. P, pulled up. R, refused to race. BD, brought down. D, the horse was disqualified. A dash separates seasons, and a forward slash means a 2-season break.
If a horse's form reads 2-1-2, that reads it came second, first and second in its previous 3 races. That suggests it has been running well. But be careful, form figures are only the starting point. You also need to ask, what level was it running at? What distance? What going? And against what sort of opposition? Weight. Next, you'll see the weight the horse will be carrying.
This is usually shown in stones and pounds. For example, 9 stone, 7 pounds. In a handicap race, better horses are asked to carry more weight to give the others a fairer chance.
Think of it like this. If one horse is considered stronger than the rest, usually the top rated, the handicapper will allocate more weight to try and slow it down a little. As a novice punter, don't get too bogged down with weight straight away, but do note whether a horse is carrying a lot more or a lot less weight than last time. Jockey and Trainer.
Every race card will show the jockey and trainer. The trainer prepares the horse, the jockey rides it in the race. Some trainers are particularly good at certain courses. Some jockeys ride certain tracks brilliantly. Some jockey and trainer partnerships are very strong.
If you're new, this is a useful thing to look at. A horse ridden by an informed jockey for an informed yard is something worth noting. Course and distance clues. Many race cards use letters to give you quick clues.
You may see a C, a D, or C, D together next to a horse. C means the horse has won at the course. D means the horse has won over the distance. And C, D together means the horse has won at both the course and the distance.
These can be very handy. If a horse has won over today's course and over the same distance before, it tells you it has handled similar conditions before. Again, it doesn't guarantee anything, but it is useful information. Headgear and equipment. You may also see letters indicating headgear and equipment. For example, a horse might be wearing blinkers, cheek pieces, a visor, or a tongue tie.
Blinkers help the horse concentrate by limiting side vision. Cheek pieces encourage focus without being as strong as blinkers. Visor, similar to blinkers but with a small slit. Tongue tie helps with breathing or tongue position.
First time headgear can sometimes improve a horse, but it can also be a sign that connections are trying something different because things have not been working. So let's put all this into a simple beginner checklist.
When reading a race card, ask yourself these questions. What type of race is it? What distance is the race? What is the going? Has the horse shown recent form? Has it won at the course or over the distance before? Is the jockey or trainer in good form? And is the horse carrying more or less weight than its previous race?
On some race cards, you might see comments, verdicts, or predictions. But remember, these are just opinions, not guarantees. Days since last run. To me, this is a very important piece of information. This is usually shown as a figure next to the horse's name. As we're not privy to what goes on inside trainers' yards, this information can give us an idea whether the horse is going to be race fit or not. Admittedly, some horses perform well first time out, but I generally like to know that the horse is race fit. And if it's had a recent run, then that's a big thumbs up. I'm always cautious of horses that haven't run for hundreds of days. So when you take all this information we have discussed from the race card, and one or two horses might interest you, ask yourself, do the odds on offer value? One final point, always bet responsibly. Set a budget and stick to it. Never chase any losses. So to summarise, a race card may look complicated to begin with, but once you break it down, it becomes much easier. Start with the basic race details: going, distance, form, weight, jockey, trainer, and look at the odds on offer. You don't need to become an expert overnight. The more race cards you read, the more familiar they will become. And once you understand what the information means, you'll be far better prepared before placing your first bet. If you found this helpful, why not give it a like and consider subscribing to the channel. You can also head over to tiptoppunter.co.uk where you'll find a wealth of information on betting on British horse racing and analysing and understanding form waiting for you there. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.